Hey everybody, Derick Van Ness here again, back with a little bit more for you today. So today I'm going to talk with you a little bit about meditation. And I know this is a scary topic for a lot of people, but I want to talk to you about why meditation is so important and how to use it in your life. And I'm sharing this because to me meditation has made a drastic difference in the way that I experience life. I mean literally from like here all the way up to here. My awareness is so much better, so many good things have come from it, and I'm going to share a little bit more about that with you, okay? So today we're going to talk a little bit about how to get more out of your meditations or even how to just get started. Now let's not kid ourselves. Most people in the United States and in North America are a little bit scared of meditation because we're thinking of like guys in lotus poses and zenned out and shaved heads and orange robes and gongs and all that kind of stuff, right? It doesn't have to be that way. It's not like that. But it is really powerful. So most people are really intimidated by it. And I'm not going to lie to you, the first time you try it can be a little bit tricky. It's kind of like the first time you played a sport or the first time you tried to learn a musical instrument, picked up a guitar and you were like, what do I do with this thing? Right? Or a basketball or a football and you didn't know. Meditation's the same thing. It's a skill set. It's learning how to do something vastly, vastly important. So I'm going to be honest with you. You can skip meditation, and if you do that, you probably survive, you'll get through life. But the truth of the matter is that if you miss out on meditation, you're missing out on a huge level of excitement and enjoyment in life that's really happening. Peace, calm, focus, so many things that are really, really powerful. And if on the other side of that you do decide to take this on, your level of understanding of what's going on with yourself, with those around you, your awareness, your levels of success, your sense of peace and calm with the world is going to be so much higher. The level and quality of life is really, really hard to explain unless you've experienced it, but I want to tell you it's so worth it. It's really worth the effort to do that. So what I want to do today is I'm going to give you a bunch of tips on exactly how to go into meditation. It's really, really simple, right? First thing is find a comfortable place. Set aside the time. I would say at least 10 minutes, but put that 10 minutes aside. Don't have anything to do. Put the kids, to work somewhere, or it's when the kids are away, when you don't have to be interrupted by the phone or by work or anything. Give yourself 10 minutes or more of time to sit down and really go into this. So the first step is find a comfortable place. Sit down, relax. Take some deep breaths. I usually start out with anywhere from 3 to 10 deep breaths, and what I do is I breathe in and I breathe out and I release any kind of stress that's in there. Now usually that first breath or two, it's not going to happen, right? You're going to let it go, but there's going to be a lot still left. So keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, and just release that until it goes away. Till you feel like, okay, most of my stress is gone, I'm good. At that point, you can let your breathing go to a normal pace and close your eyes and sit comfortably and just focus on your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Now the idea here is to transcend the mind, not to try and just make it shut up. Okay, so the big distinction there is that your mind's going to have thoughts. That's what it does. However, we're looking to get from thoughts, which are here, to awareness, which is up here. So your awareness is like your gut feeling. Say you've met somebody at some point and they looked fine and they had the right haircut and they said the right things, but your gut said something's a little bit off here. That's your awareness talking to you, even though your thoughts thought this person was just fine. So the way that we get there is we allow our thoughts to come into our mind, because that's going to happen. You can't stop it. But when they come in, rather than fighting them or giving that energy, we know that anything you give energy to expands, right? So rather than giving it all this energy, you're just going to surrender that and just let it go, right? And release it or breathe it out on your next breath. Or some people like to picture a balloon and let it go up into the sky. Other people like to have a director's cut and just cut it and just let it go. But we know the mind's going to do that. So you can't stop that. But as soon as it happens and you find your mind wandering or coming up with thoughts, just let those go. Continue to focus on your breathing. And what you'll find is that you'll sense some peace in between some of those thoughts. You'll sense some calm. You may feel some energy happening there. And as you do, just relax into that. The thoughts will show up again. That's okay. Release them again. Surrender, surrender. Let it go, and then continue to relax into that breath, into that peace, into that calm, into that energy, whatever you're feeling there. And over time, you'll get much better. The period of time between each thought will get greater and greater and greater, and you'll get to spend more time in that calm, peaceful place. So I want you to try that. The key here is you don't have to see flashes of light. You don't have to levitate or do anything crazy. The idea is to show up on a daily basis. Allow this stuff to work over time. It's kind of like exercising. You don't just exercise one time and you're in great shape, right? You've got to show up every day, even if you don't see the results immediately. Meditation's the same way. I promise you that the rewards are worth it. Now, if you want to know a little bit more about meditation, how to get more out of life, how to find greater peace, joy, calm, click the link below. It's well worth it. I've got a lot of resources there, a lot of things that I've read, a lot of things I've been through, a lot of things that I've written. They are really there and designed 100% to help you get more out of life. My name is Derick Van Ness. Appreciate you stopping by, and we'll see you on the next video.